Hello and welcome to Rooted Souls Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me. I am Lisa and this is your reading, Virgo, on the subject of your love life and your relationships. So it's for you if you are Virgo, Sun, Moon or Rising. It's a general reading, so just take what you need from it and leave behind what you don't. So don't forget, relationships has a very broad meaning, doesn't it? It doesn't have to be a significant other. It can be your friends, it could be a family member, it could be a work colleague or a business partner, just an important relationship that is on your mind at the moment, whoever comes to mind when you are listening to the reading. So I've got this Psychic Tarot Oracle deck here. We're going to use these to find our general theme, general energy, focus, whatever you want to call it, of our reading. So we'll find 5 cards and we will see what is going on. So a little bit more of a shuffle. Oops, that one really wants to come out. And one more. Right, we have the throat chakra, communication, sacrifice, solitude, wisdom, and stand your ground. Okay, Virgo. So those cards pretty strongly pretty much speak for themselves, really, don't they? But I think this reading is going to be focused mainly on you, I think, on your boundaries, and on maybe you looking within a little bit to see, or going through a period of looking within to see, maybe examine how you show up in a relationship, and maybe a little bit of healing on the way. So let's have a deeper look, a closer look at what's been going on. We'll look at our recent past energy, Virgo, and see what has been going on in the past that influences how we move forwards in the future. And then we'll look at our current energy and then our future energy. And we'll see how all these cards tie in. Okay. Right. Recent past energy. We've got the Two of Swords. We've got the Five of Pentacles. And we've got the Knight of Pentacles. Then we have the High Priestess to clarify. We have the Six of Pentacles. And we have the Eight of Swords. So recent past energy, two of Swords is all about having a choice to make, a decision to make, a deliberation, something that you're deliberating over. Let's have a little look at the card there. See, she's all getting tangled up in knots and she's blindfolded and maybe not wanting to look at the matter in hand, look at what's in front of her, look at which way she wants to go with it in a situation. And I think for a lot of you that'll be the place that you have been in your recent past. Maybe you have been had some issues or concerns about how things have been going in a relationship with somebody, and you have really been not wanting to maybe confront it, not maybe to look at it too closely, because you know that if you make that choice, then you may well be losing out on something, and may well be going your own separate ways. Even be in a relationship, it could well be that there has been a situation going on in your recent past that has sort of prompted you to think a little bit closely about your relationship and to make a decision about, you know, do you stay, do you go, what's the best decision. But I think you've really tapped into your intuition on that decision. I think you've really dug deeply and really tried to feel your way through it rather than thinking too deeply, because I think sometimes our brain can do a little bit of a number on us, can't it? You know, it can overthink things, and we can sometimes even talk ourselves out of things. But I think in this case you have connected to that intuition of yours to make the choice to feel your way through the situation. We've also got in our recent past energy, we've got that Five of Pentacles, and that's clarified by the Six of Pentacles. So there may well be a feeling of lack, or there may well have been a feeling of lack in your relationship in the recent past. One that you have has been really impactful, is that the right word? It's impacted your relationship in quite a big way. And you know, that could be lack of a few things. It could be lack of time, lack of money, even lack of attention, lack of love. You know, your perception of it is, you know, obviously yours, and it may well be that you have been, you know, had this huge perceived lack in some area of your relationship. That's needed to have been brought back into balance. And I'm hoping that for a lot of you, it has been brought back into balance. But I definitely think there's been a conversation between you and the other person or other people that has addressed this issue. And, you know, and hopefully you have been able to bring a little bit more balance and a little bit more equality into the relationship, I actually want to say. Okay, then we have this Knight of Pentacles. This is moving forward. How I think there's been a discussion about moving forwards in a practical way within your relationship, and it's been one that has weighed quite heavy on your mind or on your minds, and one that, you know, has caused you to maybe overthink things in some sort of a way, to maybe procrastinate a little bit too much, to overanalyze. But I think this situation of a practical matter of you moving forward has been the subject of a lot of internal stress, a lot of maybe ping-ponging around in your brain. It's certainly been weighing heavily on your mind. So, moving forwards, Virgo, let's see what's going on in your current energy. I think that, you know, we've got this throat chakra. Oh, excuse me, my pictures. I've got a little picture of my nan in front of my desk, and it just keeps falling over. Right, we've got this throat chakra card here. I think there's been an awful lot of communication that's needed to happen in your recent past, and I think I fear for some of you it hasn't happened, but I think for a lot of you it has, on different levels. For some of you it'll be like huge, big, open-hearted conversations. For others it'll just be passing conversations. But I think that, you know, there has been communication has been a big subject for you in your recent past, and I think it's helped you to clear the decks, to clear through things, to help you to move forwards together in your relationship. And don't forget, this relationship could be of any description. It doesn't have to be an intimate other relationship. So, current energy for Virgo. What's going on at the moment in your relationships? Do excuse me if you can hear Ruby squealing like a dolphin in the background. She's still got big separation anxieties. I can't have her in here because she just rampages through everything and creates a little bit of chaos. She's still very young. She's only about 9 months old. So, right. Anyone got any top tips about, you know, separation anxiety and dogs? Please let me know in the comments. Right. Oh, the Sun. You are in a nice place in your relationship at the moment. 7 of Cups. 2 of Pentacles. We've got the 6 of Cups. the Five of Swords, and the Four of Wands. So, the Sun, clarified by the Six of Cups. I think things are feeling bright and sparkly in your relationship at the moment. I think you've had a whole new lease of life in comparison to that very heavy energy that was going on in your recent past. I think things are feeling pretty all right at the moment. I think things are feeling how they used to be. Six of Cups is, it's about nostalgia. I think you have managed to recapture a little bit of how your relationship used to be before maybe all of, life got in the way, which is amazing. And then we've got the Seven of Cups, and that's about you deciding to bring your dreams together down to reality. Which direction do you want to go together as a team? Where do you want to go? Are there some new projects that you want to work on together? Are there some new hopes and or old hopes and dreams that you want to start actually bringing down to reality? But I sense some frustration with this. We've got that Five of Swords. I think, you're feeling quite frustrated at the moment. And I think maybe there's something that's holding you back from actually doing that. And it's all feeling quite stressed and frustrating. We've got this Two of Pentacles, and we've got the Four of Wands. And this is about juggling. It's about juggling time, because mostly it's about juggling finances. And I think that, maybe you are in a position at the moment, obviously depending on what kind of relationship you were in, you are juggling. If you're living with an intimate other, it could be that you're juggling money. Things are feeling quite difficult at the moment. It could be that you're juggling the space in your house, or you're juggling your time. You're not getting to see each other as often as you'd like. But whatever there is an element of juggling of some description. But I suspect that the juggling, the source, the root of the juggling comes down to the fact that you're trying to build a strong foundation for the future. Are you looking to move house? Are you looking to you're looking towards getting married, having a baby? Are you looking towards expanding your business? If it's your business partner, if it's your home family relationship, is it, are you looking to move house or whatever? Whatever it is that's going on, the juggling that's happening, you're doing it for a reason, and the reason that you are doing it is a really good reason, because you are trying to build a strong foundation for yourselves for the future. It's necessary. It's not ideal. Maybe you're saving up some money. Maybe you're working on a project, giving lots of time to it, so that you can in the future you can have more time. Whatever. But things feel pretty okay at the moment. I feel like there's hope. There's hope. There's plans afoot for you. I think you're really moving forwards. And I think you just got to plod on and get on with it. I'm looking at that sacrifice card. I think you are sacrificing, or both sacrificing something at the moment. Whether it is your time, whether it is, the fun things that maybe you would like to do together, holidays, days out, because you're juggling and you're saving maybe. There is an element of sacrifice. I think that is a current energy thing. Let's have a look at what's happening moving forwards for you, Virgo. Let's have a little bit of a look. Oh, cards just popped out there. Oops, two cards just popped out. We've got the Eight of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. We've got the Tower card. I'm going to go with 4. We've got the Temperance card. Again, a card of balance. I'm thinking that some peace and some balance is coming back to your life very soon. Page of Cups, Swords even. 4 of Cups. 8 of Wands. And the 10 of Wands. Right. So, moving forwards, you've got a lot of hard work coming towards you, Virgo. I think, as I said, I feel like there's a work in progress. Something's waiting for you, some things are anticipated, a change is anticipated that's involving both of you. And I think there's going to be some hard work ahead of you. There's going to be maybe some need to look into things a little bit deeper, gaining some knowledge on the situation. Again, whatever it is that's going on for you, everyone's got their own stuff going on, haven't they? But I really think that you're going to have to knuckle down. You're going to have to knuckle down and find out all the information that you need to find out. You're going to have to work hard, maybe physically. If maybe you're moving house and you need to pack up. There's going to be something that is going to involve some hard work, and I think we've got that Page of Swords clarifying. I think things that you're going to have some inspirations once you start packing, because I often find when we start throwing energy at something, when we actually start physically doing things or mentally planning, things tend to start like a snowball rolling forwards. And I feel like that's going to happen for you in whatever one of these dreams maybe that you've got that you're wanting to bring down to reality, that's been quite frustrating and has been maybe holding back a little bit. I think if you start putting your energy into things in some way, working towards what it is that you want, you're going to start getting some new ideas, new inspirations on how you can move forwards. Because I feel like it feels really stagnant, and I feel it feels quite blocked. But I think once you start putting your energy into things, once you start getting that ball rolling, I think things are going to start freeing up and are going to start moving quite quickly. So we've got the Ace of Pentacles, something new. A new tangible material earthly thing is coming towards you. So it could well be that you're looking to move house. It could be that you're looking to set up a new business. It's coming. It is coming. But I think there's going to be some hard work before it actually comes to fruition for you both. So there's going to be something, something that you want that's coming towards you, that you're going to be able to put your time, energy, your love into. I think you've been quite frustrated and maybe not lacking in motivation, waiting for it, and maybe you will continue to be. I don't feel like it's going to be quite flowing the way that you would like, and I think there's going to be an element of feeling quite brassed off with the entire situation, feeling like you are being held back in some way. But it's going to shift. Once it moves, something's going to happen and it's going to shift really, really quickly. Like I say, I feel for this first sort of 3/4 of your reading, it feels really stagnant, held back, blockages, just like, the brakes are on a little bit. And then we get to this Tower and the Eight of Wands, and then things are going to really start motoring. Things are going to start moving really quickly, going in the direction that you want to. During this time, I'm just being dragged up and nudged up to this area at the top, solitude, wisdom. I think during this time of stagnation, I want to say, but that sounds quite negative, but in a good way. I think that you have got to try and go with the flow of that, and I think you've just not got to try and get too dragged into it. And I think if you can spend that time just really figuring things out, maybe going within a little bit, reconnecting with your spiritual side, and just learning to not get too stressed out about the whole situation. I think you've got the wisdom, you've got the knowledge, you've got all the tools that you need to move forwards in this new exciting project that you've got going on. And it's really hard, isn't it? Because I am if I decide I want something, I want it. And it's like, push forward, be proactive. But sometimes that can be to our detriment. And I think this is one of those situations. I think everything has got to unfold in its own good time. And I think the time is coming, But it's like, it's like when you're waiting to go on holiday and it's all exciting and it's like, when's it going to come? When's that date going to come when we're going away? And I feel like this is it. That's the sort of energy that you've got, that you're feeling, you've been patient, you've waited, you have been patient, for the want of a better, there's no other word I've got there. You've been patient, and it's going to be coming to you. This shift, this change, it feels quite magical, actually. I'm just looking at, all I can see when I'm looking at that are the sparkly bits, the little white dots, and it feels very magical and mystical to me. So I feel like it's almost going to be, one of those situations where you're like, oh, how did that happen? It feels almost, like I say, as if someone's magical's really on your side and things have worked out in your benefit unbelievably. I do actually feel like that's going to happen for you in this future energy, Virgo. And I am talking very much to you in this reading, rather than I don't necessarily think. I think this shift, this movement is part of your relationship with somebody, and it's something that you're both going through together. And I think it's going to really cement your relationship. I want to say it's the journey that you need to go on together. But we've got the next card here. We've got the Temperance. Temperance is patience as well as balance. So I think, you're going to have some patience. It's all going to work itself out and flow the way that it needs to. Like I say, in its own good time. I think you have just got to try and be grounded in reality. Grounded, actually. I've just got stand your ground there, that card that came up in our theme, our focus. I think you need to really be grounded. You need to be grounded in reality. You need to be strong. You need to stand firm. You need to find balance, and you need to be patient, because it is coming together for you. Again, there's going to be some hard work coming towards you. You're going to feel quite weighed down with one thing or another, which we often do, don't we? When we move house, for instance, there's so much going on, isn't there, that it can be really overwhelming. But it's not forever, and there's an end goal, isn't there? And there's an end in sight. And she's nearly home. She's nearly home. She's carrying her weight. She's the poor donkey's carrying, or whatever it is, cow, is carrying its weight. But she's nearly home. So I think for you, Virgo, we're in for an exciting transition. I think you've had a difficult maybe blip in the recent past, maybe when you've not been on the same page with the person that in your relationship. And I think some communication and some heart to heart stuff has enlightened you both, shall we say. And then at the moment you're in a good place. You're in a good place. You're getting to how things used to be. You're building strong foundations for the future. You're looking at how you can move forwards bring your dreams down to reality, move forwards in a really connected way. Excuse me. And then this future energy is all about hard work. It's about figuring stuff out, finding things out, putting energy into things, and just being patient because something's going to happen. That shift's going to happen that's going to open the path for you to start bringing your dreams down to earth. But be patient and be prepared for some hard work, and stand your ground. Be confident, be firm, be grounded, be patient. Yeah? So, Virgo, I'd love to know if this resonates with you. I'd love to know in the comments. Please let me know what's going on with you. I'd love to read them. Thumbs up is amazing. I'd really like it if you could subscribe if you're not already. That is really helpful for me to grow my channel. So, I will leave it at that. That's quite short and sweet, but quite to the point, I think. Take care, look after yourself, and I'll catch up with you again very, very soon.